Welcome to my week-long hair vlog where I show you what I do with my hair all day, every single day for the next 7 days. This is easily one of my most highly requested videos. I know that so many of you have been dying to see what I actually do with my hair on wash day, between wash days, how I style it before bed, how I style it before a workout, you name it. I'm already out of breath and this video isn't even started. I'm gonna cover all of it. I'm just gonna turn on my camera all day, every day, whenever I'm touching my hair and bring you guys along with me. But please hold, because today's video has a sponsor that I am so excited about, and that sponsor is Audible. When Audible first reached out to me and told me that they wanted to work with me, I was like, you do? Because I have loved Audible for, at least a couple of years now. I actually first started using it back when I lived in Chicago. If you have been with me since that rough era of my life, then you will know that I was incredibly lonely because I was literally alone, literally all the time. So listening to audiobooks on Audible was definitely a way to bring some much needed entertainment into my life. You could say Audible helped me get through a rough time. They did. You guys know that I am a huge fan of thrillers, and let me tell you, listening to a thriller in audiobook format just takes that suspenseful entertainment factor to a whole other level. So in case you need some listening inspiration, I thought that I would share my top 5 favorite thrillers from the past few years. In no particular order, we have The Last Mrs. Parrish, The Wife Between Us, The Woman in the Window, The Turn of the Key, and Verity. Actually, I guess that was kind of in order. Oh man, just listing those off gets me all excited. It's kind of embarrassing. New members can get a free trial of Audible, and members get access to Audible's growing selection of audiobooks, Audible originals, and podcasts. So visit audible.com/AbbieYoung to get that free trial and start listening. We're starting this hair vlog off with a bang because today is wash day, and thank freaking God for that. If you hear critters running around in the background, that is Elsie and Quincy. So for my last 2 washes, I tested out 2 different hair systems. I of course still have to play around with both of them a few more times before I really know for sure how I feel about them, but neither of them worked very well for my hair. Like, I feel like with both, after I washed, I felt like I had buildup in my hair still. Like, instead of refreshed and nicely conditioned hair, I just felt like I had gunk in my hair, and it looked and felt dry, kind of frizzy, like, ew. Like, my hair feels gross right now. It does. And I feel like it looks kind of gross too. So I need a really nice, like, deep clarifying cleanse. I will be doing that in today's wash day. But to start off, I am going to be using a Prey. This is the pre-wash bond repair treatment I added to my routine a few months ago now, and I'm still loving it. So I'll show you guys how I use that. But first, I gotta detangle these locks. I am testing out actually a lot of different brushes right now because I am going to be doing a video where I hopefully will be able to tell you guys what the absolute best brush is. I'm going to be doing like separate testing for it too, not just using it on my own hair. But this one that I'm using right now is from Dry Bar. So detangling in sections here, since I do feel like, yeah, what? I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera, but like the static, that's awful. My hair never ever is staticky like that after I use my favorite products. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, detangling in sections, because I do feel like, neither of the sets that I used were great at detangling, and I have had kind of like some knots in my hair after using both of them, which is a huge no from me. Okay, fully detangled, so now I am ready to spray a Prey. This is a product that I do kind of apply in sections, but not as meticulously as I normally do, especially with a leave-in spray, because of the packaging that this is in. This mister has a very like wide surface area. Like, it covers a lot of ground. So if I work in sections that are too small, then I feel like I end up wasting a lot of the product, and it sprays like onto my shirt or whatever I'm wearing instead of onto my hair. So I'll kind of just like pick up my hair to make sure that I'm not missing any areas. And the way that I know if I'm missing an area is just if it's dry. But otherwise, I kind of try to, again, leave more of it down so that I am not spraying this all over myself instead of my hair. God, my hair feels terrible, you guys. Like, my fingers are just catching in it. Yuck. All right, hair is fully saturated in that product, so I'm going to let that sit in my hair for maybe like 10 to 20 minutes. I don't know, somewhere around there. I'm gonna eat breakfast and then come back and wash. And because I know I'm gonna get questions on this if I don't address it, I will not be applying my pre-shampoo oil treatment today because it is a K18 day. So on K18 treatment days, I forego my pre-shampoo oil treatment so that I can make sure that K18 is penetrating effectively. I feel like I have a new head of hair. Oh my god, it feels so much better. Okay, since I'm fully washed and roughly blow dried, I will walk you through what I just did so you can get up to speed. For shampoo, I knew I wanted to use my Pantene Volume and Body shampoo because this shampoo gives me the most clarifying cleanse, or like the most intense cleanse, whatever you want to call it. The deepest, most clarifying, most detoxifying cleanse out of any shampoo that I own / have ever tried. So when I have those days where my hair just feels really gunky, like I have a lot of buildup in it and it just doesn't feel like my hair, like the texture is quite different, that is when I know it is time to whip out Pantene Volume and Body. So I went ahead and did a double cleanse with this shampoo, and then after that I wrung out all of the excess water in my hair, squeezed it with a towel, and then I was ready to apply K18. I use 4 pumps of K18, so what I will do is split my hair into 2 major sections and then apply 2 pumps per side, or like 2 pumps per section. I let K18 sit in my hair for 4 minutes, and because my hair is so long now, when I'm doing other things in the shower, like shaving or washing my body, it does kind of like flop around and get stuck to my body, and I just want it out of the way, so I will typically clip my hair up with some sort of jaw clip. And then after that 4-minute activation period, I was ready to apply conditioner. I wanted to use a conditioner that I knew would not fail me, and something that I can always rely on is Pureology Strength Cure. I have been obsessed with this conditioner for the longest time. It just always makes my hair feel incredible. And because I had already done my 4-minute K18 mask, I didn't really feel like doing a deep conditioning mask and a conditioner. I was like, So I just left the Pureology conditioner in my hair for 10 minutes and kind of used it as a hair mask. That is definitely a little hack if you don't feel like doing both of those steps. And then same thing for this, I clipped my hair up because I was gonna shave and, you know, do other things that you do in the shower. When that was done, I went through my entire drying process, so squeezing water out with my hands and then a towel, and then put my hair up in a microfiber towel. I left that in my hair for maybe like 30-ish minutes before taking it out and letting my hair begin to air dry. When my hair was still damp, I went ahead and applied the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex Hair Strengthener. I apply this in the exact same way as K18, so I split my hair into 2 major sections, 2 pumps per side for 4 pumps total. And I also like to use the exact same application technique as K18, where I actually just scrunch this into my hair. So if you are curious about that technique or just this product in general, I will list a video below where I share my thoughts on this, give you a review, and show you a before and after. I believe the before and after was like over a couple month period. So that is that for my post out of what? This is my out of the shower bond repair treatment. Sure. I always let that sit in my hair for at least 10 minutes before applying a leave-in conditioning spray, because that is what the brand tells you to do so you can get best results. I did wait longer than 10 minutes today. I don't know the exact amount of time, maybe like 30, just because I was doing other things, and then I went ahead and applied my leave-in conditioning spray. I used the John Frieda Frizz Daily Nourishment Leave-In Conditioner, which is something that I have been testing out. I wanted to use it one last time to make my final, or like form my final thoughts on it. And I do think it's a really nice leave-in conditioner. The third ingredient is amodimethicone, and then at the very bottom of the label, it has things like argan oil, citric acid, coconut oil, and moringa seed oil. While I do think that this is a really good option from the drugstore, it's not my favorite, which I officially decided today. I do prefer the L'Oreal Everpure 21-in-1 spray because I feel like across the board, I just get slightly better results. I think it's better at detangling. I think my hair looks shinier. I think, you know, like frizz and just how like layers can get poofy, all of that seems to be sleeker and kind of tamed better. So definitely not a bad option. And if you have tried that L'Oreal spray and you don't love it, you may really enjoy this. But for me, L'Oreal is what I'm sticking with. Then after that, I was ready to detangle my hair, so I just used that dry bar brush again and detangled in sections, working from the bottom up. And after that, I was finally ready for my rough blow dry. So I'm currently testing out the Repronizer 27D+. I recently posted a video talking all about this. This is just the most bizarre product ever to me because the claims from the brand are crazy. They say that this is not technically a blow dryer. Yes, it blows air and dries your hair, but it is mainly a hair treatment device. Allegedly. They say that this is supposed to repair your hair. And the way that they go about marketing this product is just the most insane thing I've ever seen. So I dove into all of that and shared my brutally honest thoughts in that video. I will list it below if you haven't seen it yet, but because I'm testing that, that is what I used for my rough blow dry. And I say rough blow dry because I just was kind of like moving my hair around like this, really with the main purpose of just completing the drying process and not styling my hair at all. So I wasn't using any sort of brush to style my hair with this blow dryer, just my fingers. And I obviously haven't used any sort of styling device yet because it's actually Easter the day that I'm filming this and I need to head over to my parents' house to have lunch with my family. So I am leaving my hair like this. Let me like sit up so you can see it all. So here is what my hair looks like right now after a full deep clarifying wash with K18 and a rough blow dry. I may come back later today to curl my hair just so that I have that done before I film tomorrow. I just find it easier for me to have my hair already curled the day before. Otherwise then I feel like that just like prolongs the filming process on filming days and then I end up starting way later than I would like. So I might do that tonight depending on what time I get home. We'll see whenever I check back in. Okay, bye. All right, y'all, I am back post-Easter. I am ready to get ready for bed. I'll show you really quick just how I had my hair pulled back. I just cannot stand having my hair down in a situation like that. Like if I'm going to hang out at my parents' house for Easter, no. I think it's just because I have so much hair and then it's also very long. So I'm like, oh God, get off me. Wait, I should probably flip around to show you this. Ta-da! I am obsessed with this exact size and shape jaw clip. It is officially my new favorite out of all of the jaw clips I have ever tried. I feel like it just works so well. I don't know, with the length of my hair, how much hair I have. So I had my hair pulled back like this, in case you were curious. I am going to do a quick brush through of my hair before I put it up for bed. I have really been struggling with how to wear my hair to sleep at night. If you have been watching my channel for a while, then you'll know that my go-to sleep style used to be a low loose twist, but that was when I did not have layers and my hair was basically all one length. I may have had some front pieces. I don't even think I did at that point. So that worked great then, but now that I have quite a bit of layering going on towards the front of my face and a little bit throughout, not as much in the back, but just more layers overall and then shorter layers towards the front, that does not work for me anymore because my hair just falls out. So I have been trying to figure out what to do instead and have been playing around with a few different things. This is one of my go-tos, especially when my hair is curled and I want it to stay exactly the same. I think the sleepy tie is a great tool, but it definitely is something that like reshapes your hair because you have to twist your hair around it. So obviously that manipulation being held for 8+ hours while you sleep is going to then remanipulate the style of your hair. So I prefer using the sleepy tie for if I have a blowout and then I want my hair to just still look really flippy and like it's blown out the next day. But when I do my kind of like signature towards my face curls, the sleepy tie is not the best for keeping that exact style. So I will do this, which, what? I'll pull my hair on top of my head like I'm going to do a high bun, and I kind of start to do that, but first of all, I'm obviously keeping things loose. As you can see in here, this is not like a slicked back moment. You guys know I really try to minimize styles like that because they can promote breakage. So gathering my hair up top, and then I will start to just create a bun like so. This is also very loose until I'm like here. So, I mean, you can see this is very loose all over. And then I will take mini jaw clips and literally clip on opposite sides. So it's like I'm clipping the base of the bun to the hair that's here and not like in the bun. Do you know what I mean? To hold it in place. And this actually, you know, in terms of like keeping my hair off of my pillow and away from me rolling around on it and then like keeping it up and loose, all of that works really well. But I find that these tend to break very easily. I don't know if it's like I'm rolling on them when I sleep or I don't know, but they continue to break for me, and I have some from different brands. It keeps happening over and over, and thankfully they're cheap. But like long term, this may be where I potentially need to step in and create something, because I just really want that perfect sleep accessory that's protective, but then also maintains your style exactly how it is and allows you to have your hair really loose so that it's not going to cause breakage. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, because maybe I could try to figure that out. I have no idea how, but anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I have a long day of filming ahead of me tomorrow, so I will check in with you guys then. Oh, I obviously did not curl my hair. I was too lazy. I'm watching Buying Beverly Hills right now because the second season came out recently and I'm really enjoying it. The real estate is just like insane. So I said that because I got distracted by watching that on the couch, and I was like, I would much rather do that and lounge than curl my hair. So I'll pay for it tomorrow by curling my hair before I film, and I'll check in with you guys then to show you what I do. Top of the morning to you, hair vlog. All right, I'm gonna brush through my hair and then I am going to put it up for a workout. The only time I put my hair in like a tight ponytail for a workout is if I'm going to run or do some sort of cardio that requires jumping, because then I need to make sure that my hair is actually tightly secured in place so that it's not falling out, you know, like flying all over. Who wants that? But if I'm not doing that type of workout, which today I'm not, I'm just gonna do like probably full body weights today, then I will put my hair in a clip bun, kind of like what we did last night, but I'll just use one larger clip that does a better job of like actually holding my hair in place while I'm moving. And I just work out in my house. I feel like I accumulated a lot of workout equipment during COVID, and then ended up getting a treadmill a couple years ago. Was that when I moved to Chicago? Yes, I think so. So I just feel like it's so much more convenient for me to work out from home instead of having to like wait for times for classes. I feel like it's just really something that disrupts my day. So because of that, I don't like care how my hair looks when I'm working out. So I'm gonna do the same thing where I twist this into a bun. And then I'll just clip it on the side to show you guys. I'll clip it either on the side, in the front, at the back, with a jaw clip that does a good job of actually holding my hair in place. So this, like all of my jaw clips, is from Amazon and it comes in a set with multiple colors. So I'll just give it a little clip. Okay. If you wanted to make this like a little bit cuter, then I would recommend, here, I'll flip around again. I would recommend clipping it in the back like this, because that looks a little bit more put together than having a giant clip sticking off the side of your head. But obviously this is still not like cute. So if you are looking for different kinds of hairstyles to rock to the gym, I would say any sort of ponytail or bun works. Just aim to keep it looser and not like pulled really tightly or twisted super tightly. Obviously you gotta keep your hair in place while you're working out, but if you're not doing anything with jumping or running and you're just kind of, you know, doing weights or like Pilates, just try to keep it a bit looser, but anything goes. Okay, I'll check back in after my workout. I have to get some makeup footage first, but then I'm gonna curl my hair, because again, I have to film today, so I will show you how I'm gonna curl my hair. All right, let's curl my hair. I am going to be using the Repronizer, well, no, the Hair Buron is technically the name of this curling iron. It is the brand that sells the Repronizer. And with this tool, they tell you not to use any product in your hair before using it. No heat protection, no nothing. That obviously scares the crap out of me for a couple different reasons. Number one, I don't want to be curling my hair with heat without heat protection, even if this has some sort of technology to offset the heat damage, which is one of the claims that they make. But number two, it's essential for me to be using some sort of leave-in conditioning spray to help to detangle my hair, to protect it from breakage and any sort of mechanical damage. So I did reach out to the lead educator, the one who's actually willing to speak with me, and she said that you can feel free to use any product that you like when styling. It's truly only important to have clean, dry hair free of product if you are doing a heat test demo and leaving it in one spot longer than 20 seconds. It's not going to have a negative side effect by any means if you continue to use your favorite products. I will likely start using my aerosol heat protectants again, but as I have been testing this out initially, I haven't been using those. But the leave-in conditioning sprays that I use do have heat protection in them, so I don't feel like I'm not using a heat protectant at all. I don't know, it's tricky because I want to give this a full review using it the exact way they recommend, but at the same time, I'm not willing to have my hair fry off. So that is where I am at. on this journey so far. So I am going to do my signature curls that I have been doing recently, which is curling towards my face. I'll show you guys a couple strands quickly, just in case you are curious and would like to recreate this at home. So I take pretty small sections, about the size of the curling barrel. This one is a 1-inch barrel. Is this camera like, does that feel better? And then I'll clamp the curling barrel around my hair about halfway down that section. So like right here. And then I will start twisting that towards my face. As I do that and get closer, I will then take this bottom piece, release some of the hair so that more adds in, and then keep working up that way until all the hair is in the barrel. I do prefer the way that this looks with my ends curled, but if you have severely damaged hair and you're looking to prevent breakage and further damage, you can of course leave your ends out. I'll do that. All right. And then I leave that like that, nice and ringlety, until I am done curling my entire head of hair, and then also have waited a little bit of time. Then I'll kind of work through it with my fingers, but we'll get there. Let's do this side one more time, and then I'll show you how I flip it on the other side. I did post a tutorial on this process on TikTok and Reels recently, and I got some questions as to why I turn my curling barrel horizontally. I personally feel like I get a little bit of a bouncier curl when I do that. I was thinking about it from the perspective of doing a blowout, and when you're blowing out your hair, that round brush is horizontal, not vertical like this usually. And I don't know, maybe I'm making that up in my head, but I do really feel like I get a bouncier curl when the barrel is horizontal. You obviously could also do this exact same technique, but with the curling barrel going away from your face. I just love the way it looks with the curls going towards my face. All right, let's switch to the other side quickly. This is driving me nuts. Hold on, I need bigger jaw clips. When I am curling the hair on the other side of my head, which is the right side of my face, I will have the curling iron facing this way instead. So like pointing away instead of towards me. But I'll still clamp it about halfway down. And like technically this is twisting towards my face if I were to do that vertically. This process is confusing. I feel like it took me a really long time to just be able to do this without sitting here and like flipping my curling iron around and getting confused every time. So that is why I posted that tutorial for you guys in the way that I did. I was getting tons of questions on how I curl my hair. And I was like, I feel like I have to just sit down and take several minutes to actually explain this process. So if you need a more in-depth process than this, I will list that video below for you guys. All right, let's do one more and then I will leave you so that you don't have to sit here and watch me do this. And I'll just show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, halfway down, barrel like this, flip. All right, there we go. All right, check back in a second. All right, hair is fully curled. I am just going to work through it with my fingers. Okay, so obviously this looks very ringlety. The curls are really tight. That's not the look I'm going for per se. I like it when it's fallen a bit, which it will in just a few hours, but that's what it looks like right away. So I'm gonna go about my day. I have to do some filming. I have a lot of work to get done, and I'll check back in for my next update when I do something with this. It looks so curly right now. Oh my gosh, it falls, it falls. Look what came, you guys. Okay, the new Laneige lip balms. They came out with a vanilla one. If you watch my top lip products in every category video, then you know that I was saying if they ever come out with a lip balm in a vanilla, it'll be game over. So naturally I bought 4. This is just the type of thing that I want to have in every single area of my life. In my bathroom, so I can use it before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning. In my filming space, in my office, in my car, everywhere. So I got 4, but they also came out with a sweet candy flavor. So I wanted to try that too. I didn't love the gummy bear one, so I'm hoping I'll like this, and it's quite different from that. But first, the reason why we're actually here, oh, that feels good. I'm scratching my head a little. Is to just put my hair up for bed. So, oh, do you guys want to like see what my hair looks like right now? So obviously it's not nearly as curly as it was when I first curled it. It has fallen just how I like it. I just love the curls like that. This is the perfect time for me to do the sleep style that I showed you guys last night, and then I can show you guys tomorrow how much my curls stay. And I feel like I actually am the perfect person to judge things like that because my hair does not hold a curl easily at all. Nice. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. We have to try these. Let's try sweet candy first so that I can wipe it off and then try vanilla and leave it on. Okay, cute. I like the pink. What does it remind me of? I got nothing. I was trying to see if a specific candy came to mind, but honestly, nothing is. You guys, what kind of candy does this smell / taste like? It's nice. It doesn't seem too overpowering to me. Like, it's definitely a sweet candy scent, but you guys know, or maybe you don't if you don't watch a lot of my videos, but if you do, you know that I am so particular about artificial sweet candy-like scents. A lot of the times they can be super off-putting for me, and this one is not. That's nice. I enjoy it, but I'm gonna take it off right now because the moment I have been waiting for my entire life has happened, and I feel like I can finally say this now. I have been keeping this to myself ever since this happened months ago now. When I went to New York with Sephora, I was at like the event that they had for us in the squad, and they had a Laneige booth there, and I told them, I need you guys to come out with vanilla. And the girl just looked at me and was like, and then like turned away, and I was like, does that mean what I think it means? So I had a sneaking suspicion that this was in the works, but also I was like, who knows? Like, things can come up that prevent that new launch from happening or cause it to be delayed significantly. Like, I feel like we often hear stories like that. So I had no idea if this was actually going to come into fruition, if it was going to be anytime soon. I definitely did not think it was going to be this quickly, so I am so excited. Moment of truth. I can't smell anything. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was like, what? It smells just like the lip mask. Honestly, I feel like maybe a little bit less potent. Very subtle. I mean, I could have handled this being more over the top than that, but I can appreciate that not everybody is as obsessed with vanilla lip products as me. So if you're somebody that doesn't like something that's like very overly fragranced, this will be really nice. I love it. Oh yes. Okay, see you in the morning. It's April 2nd. And there's a blizzard outside. Ugh. Even though this happens every single year, I am taking it extra personally this year because Minnesota skipped winter. Like, all season long, all of the normal winter months, we did not get snow. It was uncharacteristically warm. And like, the groundhog told us that spring was coming early. So all signs were pointing to just kind of a fluke year where we were gonna have spring really early and it was gonna be warm. So this hurts my feelings. Anyway, okay. I wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like the morning after I sleep with it in a bun like that. Like, it does not stay on top of my head, which is another reason why I want to create some sort of device accessory, not device, it would be like accessory for this, but it still somehow works at helping to keep my curls intact enough. So I'm gonna remove these and show you guys what it looks like. You can just tell the curls didn't budge, baby. Let me sit up on this chair so you guys can see. I'm just gonna lightly brush and then kind of like re-zhuzh. Okay, obviously they don't look exactly the same as yesterday, but you see what I mean. Like, it really maintained a lot of the shape that I had. Just kidding, I decided to just completely brush through them. Okay, I have to give it a second. This weird thing happens where, like, after I brush out my curls, they'll deflate, and then if I give it like 10 minutes, they'll kind of re-zhuzh. Does that happen to anyone else? What is that about? So this is what it looks like right after I brush it out. I am going to go ahead and get some footage that I need to get, applying makeup, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like and kind of if I'm gonna do anything to it before I film today, if I need any additional product or styling, we'll see. The one thing I do want to do right now is apply my Inky List salicylic acid exfoliating scalp treatment. I've been doing this preventatively to help with seborrheic dermatitis flare-ups, and it has really been helping as just like a leave-on versus a pre-shampoo treatment. So I'm just placing this, should I flip around again? I like to just put this at the back of my scalp, just really in this area that I am prone right now. Those flare-ups, and then I'll massage it in. Just run my brush through that area too. All right, be back in a second. Okay, I feel like I'm looking a little bit greasy at the root. Nothing too bad, but I kind of just want to, like, you know, add some lift, add some life. So I am applying my Amika Perk Up Plus Extend Dry Shampoo. I am obsessed with this right now. It has to be the Extend one and not their original. Wait, let me zoom this out. Hey guys, I had that zoomed in for my makeup footage. Yes, needs to be Extend, not original. I just did not think original really did much of anything to my hair, but Extend is amazing. Specifically after I blast it with a blow dryer. So let's do that. I am using my Reponizer on the cool setting. All right, I'm gonna brush through that. So good. I just love that it's like max oil absorption, but not with like the powdery look, the dry look, the heaviness, the grittiness. Yes. All right, so try to back up here so you can see what my hair looks like. The curls are obviously not completely intact and identical to yesterday. I do feel like they actually have fallen a bit more than they normally do. Should have expected that. I feel like stuff like that always happens when I'm trying to actually film to capture something, but I still love the way that this looks. It's a bit messier, more tousled. Yay. So I don't feel the need to do anything else to it before I film. I am not working out today. I was planning to, but I am so sore. Oh, my chest muscles. So I will be taking a rest day and not doing any sort of extra styling to my hair for a workout, which means that for the rest of the day, I'll definitely have my hair pulled back in a jaw clip in one way or another. So I will show you guys that when it is time. About to take the dogs on a WALK. If you're a dog owner, you know why I just did that. Actually, I'll show you why I just did that in a second. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite ways to use a jaw clip, which is actually like a ponytail. If you have never tried this, oh my goodness, it is so helpful for pulling your hair up like you would in a pony, but without the like kinks and creases of a ponytail, and in my opinion, with less tension. So I literally just do this. Yay. Okay, you guys, I have a very important question for you, bud. Little guy. Auntie has question. Toodle. Mom has question for you. Oh, seems she already knows the question. Okay, you guys. Knock it off, will ya? Come here. Elsie, do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk, buddy? Are you sure? You want to go for a walk? Dude, you want to go for a walk? You do. You do. Okay. Hey guys, just finished a workout, which explains the hideous bun. Just did another jaw clip bun. I need to wash my hair. I'll show you guys kind of where I am at, what my roots look like, what my ends look like. Today's Wednesday, so I washed my hair on Sunday. That was the first day of our hair vlog. Okay, so obviously I applied dry shampoo yesterday, so I'm not gonna be looking as greasy as I would without it, but even still, definitely ready for a wash. And then let me brush through my ends so you can see what they look like. So honestly, in very good shape, given that I didn't even apply like a hair oil or anything. I'm telling you, it's that Pureology strength cure. So today is not a K18 day, which means that I'm going to apply a hair oil, but first I'm still going to apply a spray. So I'll saturate this all over my hair, spray in the same way that I did for my last wash, wait 10 minutes though, and then I'll come back and apply my coconut oil. right, coconut oil time. OGX Miracle Oil. If you are new to my channel, or maybe you just happen to miss this video, I do have an entire video where I walk you through my hair oiling routine in depth and also explain all of your questions about hair oiling, about this oil in particular. I've seen several, what am I trying to say here? I know a lot of people have issues with this oil, kind of like leaving residue in their hair, feeling like it doesn't get fully washed out. So I address all of that in that video, my tips for how to fix it. All right, I'm probably gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes in my hair and then I will go ahead and wash. Hey y'all, it's Thursday right now. I have finished my workout for the day, chocolate bun per usual. Obviously, I have washed and dried and everything my hair since I last checked in yesterday, so I figured I could walk you through everything that I did while I curled my hair, because this needs some styling. It's giving Hagrid. And I'm just gonna be curling my hair with the hair bureau again in the exact same way that I did last time, so instead of repeating all of that, since we don't need to do that, I thought I would talk you through my wash day routine instead. For shampoo, I use Dove Intensive Repair. I really love the Dove Intensive Repair set, both the shampoo and conditioner. I've talked about it a lot on Reels, TikTok, short form content, but I haven't had a video where it makes sense for me to talk about it here on YouTube yet. I definitely will be talking about it in my next drugstore hair care faves and fails video. But in case you don't watch my short form videos and you're like, wait a minute, what? Yes, I love this. One of the things I really love about this set is that it not only has those ingredients to help with damage, but it actually does a great job cleansing. I feel like a lot of the shampoo and conditioner sets out there that are focused on damage repair don't have the best shampoos. Not that they're bad, they're just not the best if you have an oily scalp and you're looking for something to like do a great job cleansing. So I love that this shampoo does that and then also has those great ingredients for hair damage. The key ingredients in this set that help with damage are, of course, their blend of silicones and then citric acid and coconut oil. Okay, so use that for shampoo, did a double shampoo like I always do, and then I really wanted to test out this product right here. I have gotten so many requests to review it. I'm wondering if people think that it's also a US launch or if truly every request, ow, that was hot. If truly every request that I have seen is from somebody overseas, because this is actually a product that's only available in Europe. Obviously I shipped it to me, but through European retailers. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Glycolic Gloss. I cannot read anything on this label because it's in French, but I can make out some things going on here, like the fact that it's new, it is a 5-minute treatment, and it has a 17% gloss complex. Wait, it says gloss complex in English? Why? The 5th ingredient on this label is amodimethicone. Oh, that's interesting. Then right after that, are red and yellow dyes. I feel like I never see dyes that high up on the label. Random. But then right after that, coconut oil. Wait a minute, where's the glycolic? Oh, there it is. Citric acid and glycolic acid are at the very, very bottom, which is interesting given that this is something that is specifically called a glycolic gloss. I wonder how much of those two ingredients is actually in it. Anyway, I tested it out the way that I like to use products like that, which is after shampooing and then leaving it on as if it were some sort of hair mask. My guess is that they tell you to use it, even if it was a product that was meant to be used before shampoo, or according to the brand was meant to be used in that way. I don't care. I want to use it after because I want to get the full benefits on hair that is fully cleansed. And I was actually surprised by the consistency of it because it's kind of like it looks, ow, what is in my eyeball? Okay, we're good. No. Yeah, we're good. It looks like a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. That's what it reminds me of, where it like doesn't fully look like a shampoo, but it also doesn't fully look like a conditioner, but it still had a very nice, soft conditioning feel to it. So it's not like I was, you know, rubbing that into my hands like, what on earth? This isn't gonna condition my hair. Definitely felt nice, just like a different consistency than I was expecting. And it was pretty easy to spread that evenly throughout my hair. I did apply it in sections, which is something that I always like to do with conditioning products. But I liked that it had that slip that made it easy to spread. That is definitely something I'm really critical of when it comes to any sort of conditioning product. Because if it's gonna just like stick and glom onto an area or be so thin that it's too difficult to spread, then you're not gonna get the full benefits because you're not gonna be able to cover very much hair. So all that was good. The biggest thing I noticed about this, honestly, is the smell. It smells so good. Oh, like obsessed. You guys, I want all my hair products to smell like that. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a mix between, I don't know, like a really, really good drugstore shampoo and conditioner. Because you know what I'm talking about. Drugstore shampoos and conditioners smell different than high-end. They might not smell as luxe, but like they smell so good. So it's got that, but then there's some floral in it too. I don't know, I love. So I let that sit in my hair probably for like 10 minutes before rinsing out. And then afterwards, I really loved the way that my hair felt, soft, silky, none of those issues I was talking about earlier this week where I had used some products that just did not agree with my hair. And I feel like this actually made my hair very shiny. I'm showing you guys here in this footage what it looked like when I'm kind of doing the little bounce test, and that's just with natural lighting. I have no artificial light on me, no studio lights, nothing like that, which obviously no matter what is going to enhance the amount of shine, because shine is a matter of light reflecting off your hair. So I actually was really impressed by that. And yeah, next day, I mean, my layers are looking real funky and poofy, but the feel of my hair is very nice and soft. Oh, and then I almost forgot to say what I used for leave-in. So did the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex in the exact same way as before, and then I switched over to my L'Oreal Everpure 21-in-1 since I officially 100%, very much so, prefer this to John Frieda. It's just so good. I love it. Then for bed last night, I tried to do a little bit of a different approach to my loose twist. And the only thing I did different than what I normally used to do for a loose twist is that I first created a ponytail and then twisted my hair and added a second ponytail at the bottom. Didn't work. Layers were still everywhere. So won't do that again. All right, I'm gonna finish curling up my hair since you guys already saw this. I'll show it to you after, so you can kind of see like final styled results after using that L'Oreal glycolic gloss, and then I gotta get to filming. All right, here are the curls. Definitely a lot of shine from that product. That's amazing. But look what I did, you guys. I was not paying attention when I was doing my hair before bed last night, and I had like a full-on side part. So that means like nice volume, but then compared to this side, it looks so flat. I might have to like run a straightener through the top of that. God. Okay, but aside from that, the actual hair, wow. Obsessed. Happy Friday, hair vlog. Oh my, I am excited. It is about to be the weekend. So here is what my hair looks like. I just did the same sleep bun that I showed you guys with my little mini jaw clips. I have not brushed through it yet. See, it's just still looking so cute, the way it would not look anything like this if I didn't put it in that bun. Like if I were to just put it in a ponytail or anything else, by all this, well, I was gonna say all this would be gone, but now that I'm using the Hair Bureau, maybe it wouldn't, because that has definitely helped longevity. But like with my normal curling iron, no, this would be gone. So I am gonna go ahead and brush out my hair. I'm gonna do a little preventative dry shampoo because I have plans tomorrow, and I know that if I don't do dry shampoo today, my hair will be looking greasy for those plans. Wow, my hair really does feel so nice from that L'Oreal treatment. Okay, so this is where my roots are now. I'm gonna use the Dove Volume and Fullness Advanced Dry Shampoo. This is one I've really been loving, so in case you want a drugstore recommendation, you don't wanna go the Amika route, this is a really great one. Look at how much volume that just added. It definitely has a cast initially, so something you will not only want to massage in with your fingers, but then also give a blast with a blow dry. Blow dryer, not a blast with a blow dry. Okay, see, look at my hair, like it still looks styled. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of oil. This is the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I love this stuff. Just did 2 pumps. I'll probably end up doing 4 pumps total, but I am doing this to add a little bit of shine to the ends, and then also to prevent my hair from getting tangled, because the further I am from my last wash, the more likely I am to start tangling a bit. I definitely used to overdo it with products like this and leave-ins. Like I would apply way too much, like every single day after a wash, and I just don't think that's necessary. Like all that's gonna do is make it feel like you have buildup on your hair. I'm gonna do 2 more. Because once the oil's on, it's on. It's not gonna just like disappear into thin air by the next day. All right, then brushing through. This is just going to help to make sure that the oil is distributed as best as it can be. Okay, cute. I am feeling conditioned, refreshed, dry shampooed. Everything is great. Hello, happy Saturday hair vlog. This is it. We made it to the last day. I was planning on doing some sort of cardio workout this morning, but my bones are hurting and they've been hurting. I don't know what it is, like the past, I feel like few months, but past like month or so especially, I just feel like things have been hurting more than they normally do, like my low back. I actually strained my oblique in the fall, so quite a while ago now. It was really painful for a while, and thankfully it's not nearly as bad anymore, but that will kind of flare up if I push myself too hard in a workout, and so it's kind of hurting right now, and I'm like, I feel like I just need to give my body a break. And I don't know, think about like ways I can be easier on my body, you know? Like I feel like my whole early 20s was very focused on like maxing out every workout and like just pushing myself so hard and not caring about the consequences after and how my body would recover, like what that would do long term. I feel like there was a lot of pounding and jumping and things that are just like, you know, not the best for like your bones and joints and everything. And so I'm at this transitional point where I'm like, wow, I am not even officially 30 yet. And I feel like I have a body that is much older than that. Like I'm just hurting too much and it shouldn't be like this. So anyway, I need to like reassess and refigure out how to move forward in the workout space. The reason why I bring that up, because this is not a weekly workout vlog, is because I was gonna show you guys what I do to my hair when I do a cardio workout, so I figured I would just show you anyway, even though I'm gonna let my body rest. Okay, so I've told you guys about this hair tie so many times before, but if you do not know what this is basically an extra long hair elastic. It is from the brand Scunci, however you say that. And I love these when I'm tying up my hair for a workout because I'm able to get more tension, which I absolutely need, but not as much tension as a traditional hair tie. So I will put my hair up because I want it like up off of my back and my neck. And then I will start here with that high pony. This really is the only time throughout the week when I'm not being super gentle with my hair. Like obviously I'm still trying to be mindful about it, but there are just certain instances, certain scenarios in which you need your hair tightly slicked back, and that is totally okay. So I'll do that, and then I like to just have my hair kind of, how do I describe this? Like pulled together as much as I'm able to, because I don't want this all getting sweaty and gross. That's just like a sensory thing, not because I'm like, oh my God, sweat's so bad for my hair. It is totally fine if you get sweat on your hair because we can wash it after. Okay, wait, I didn't tell you what I'm doing. So then I have these stretchier hair ties like this, the hosiery elastics, and I will create kind of like a bubble pony situation, but I'm not trying to create like a super cute bubble pony for styling purposes. This again is just to make sure that my hair is not splayed all over my sweaty back. So I'll do like that, and then, whoops, like that. Well, I'm struggling right now, you guys. Like, what on earth is happening here? There. And then just kind of try to space it out. There we go. So then it ends up looking like this, and that helps me a lot with the sweaty hair situation. So then I will do my workout like so, and then the second I'm done, I take my hair down. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Okay. But like I said, I am not doing that today. So to wrap up this hair vlog, I will give you guys a final hair check-in. So this is where I'm at. Wow, she's really giving volume right now. So that was a week in the life of my hair. Every week looks a little bit different. It just totally depends on the products that I need to try out, the state of my scalp. If I end up doing, let's say, a super sweaty workout and I need to wash my hair a third time, I will do that. So I definitely do wash my hair between 2 to 3 times a week, I would say. And that, again, just varies depending on what's going on. Maybe I tried out a shampoo that ended up not working very well for my scalp and I need to wash sooner. Like I really just keep things flexible depending on how my scalp and hair feel. But this was a good example of what, you know, a typical week may look like for me. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me throughout the week. I have to say, I'm so proud of me for finally doing this video because I've been getting this request for a really long time. And I remember getting this request back when I lived in Chicago. And I was so depressed at that point in my life that the thought of doing a video like this where I had to check in every day and sometimes multiple times throughout the day felt like the most impossible task in the world. Like that, it felt physically impossible for me to do something like that. So I'm just like, the fact that I'm here now, like 2 years later from that point, and this did not feel difficult at all because I am not depressed anymore. Like it just feels really good. So I'm like, yay, I did it. And I actually had fun while I did it. And I looked forward to it every day. And I feel really grateful to be in that mental space after being in a really rough place for a while. So it just feels good. I just wanted to say that. Anyway, so let me know in the comments below what you thought about this, if there are things that maybe surprised you or that you are feeling inspired by. If you want to know any of the products that I use throughout the week, you're maybe not remembering now that we're at the end of the video, check out my description box below. I will have everything listed and linked in order of mention, including all of the tools and accessories that I used. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love the freaking heck out of you guys. Your support means the world, so please don't forget that. Make sure to stay tuned for my next video because that will be up in the next few days, but until then, I hope you have a great few days.